My name is Robert, and I may have a hot head, but my lips are deadlier.
I'm Jessica, and money can't buy you class, but it can buy you podcast equipment.
It's so enormously out of proportion. You have told strangers, you have personality. But the big stuff, Ramona, that you did.
Utter violation of my privacy.
Great example for your daughter. This is a great example for your daughter.
Hello, housemates. Welcome back.
Hello.
So, Jess, how was your week?
It was a week. It was pretty good. You know. Well, Easter dinner with the family is always a time. I did make some great cookies, though. I finally did my salt and vinegar caramel ones. I can't wait to send to Robert to try. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna love it. And I made some Cadbury egg chocolate chip cookies for Easter, which those came out pretty good.
What is that?
You know those like little Cadbury eggs that they sell, like the chocolate covered candy ones or whatever? Mm-hmm. So I just like chop them up a little bit and throw them into like my cookie dough batter with some like chopped up chocolate, and then it just like, I don't know. It just,
does it do the inside of the Cadbury egg? Does that go? Isn't that the one with the cream on the inside?
No, these are the solid chocolate ones. So I do like a dark chocolate. So it's like a bigger.
I thought it was. Isn't there one that has a cream on the inside?
Yeah, there are those. But yeah, I do like the mini guys. So it's just like the regular. It's like an M&M but bigger and dark chocolate.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, those chopped up, those are really good.
In my head, I was trying to picture you putting that cream inside, like chop it up on the cutting board. And I'm like, how did you do that if there's liquid on it? So that makes sense. That tracks now. Okay.
All good. But yeah, you know, other than that, what did we do? Oh, we went to IKEA and I built some great things. We got a new dry erase board for me because Honda was like, you need to keep yourself organized. So I was like, yay, a big giant dry erase board. I love it. So, yeah.
I was going to say bigger than the one that was on the fridge.
Yeah. It's like a full standing one now. So I have like a whole, and the other side has like, it's a place I could tack things on. So like, you know me and all of my things. I love it.
I was going to say, yeah, that's very much you.
A really big dry erase board that I could tack stuff on the backside. Yay!
Yep, that's very much you. That's like a Christmas present you should get.
It is. But yeah, that was fun. What about
I'm ordering nightstands this week. I'm excited because everything I own right now that I need to put on a nightstand is currently on an upside down laundry hamper, and it doesn't fit. What's hilarious though is this is where I was like, okay, I have to buy it because my oxys that I have, like they're very tiny. They're like this big. And I moved one thing on the upside down turn. It's right next to like my bed, and it knocked the pill bottle over. And because I don't want to leave the top on the pill bottle, because like at night when I need it, I don't want to wrestle with it. So it spilled the oxys all over the floor. And I was like, fuck, if Piper gets a hold of these, that cat is going to be done. Like she will be higher than a kite. So I was like, for the safety of my animal, I need to get a nightstand.
Yes, you do.
Like,
yes.
At this point, I am an adult. Everything in my like room right now, with the exception of my television, is on the floor. It's driving me crazy. Like my desk side lamp is on the floor. Like everything I have is on the floor. I need something to get it up. So I'm buying those today and they will be delivered tomorrow.
Yeah. So, especially since you can't really move very well. I feel like having everything on the floor is not conducive to getting better.
Yep. Because also like when I put my glass of water down at the end of the night on the floor because it doesn't fit on it, I'm like, I'm going to step on it.
Yeah.
Trying to get out of bed in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. So it's just for safety at this point.
Yeah.
For both myself and for Piper.
Yeah, because you don't need to fuck up your other foot.
Exactly. I'm stepping on glass. Yeah. That's all I need.
I got a text message. Jess, so I'm back in the hospital with my other foot.
Oh, what's hilarious is I was thinking about this the other day because, I'm just laying in bed doing nothing. I don't think a wheelchair would fit down the hallway I have. So I don't even think a wheelchair would be available. Or if it is, I think it's just enough for the wheels. So for me to like push myself down, I feel like I'm not really going to get much oomph behind it.
Okay. I feel like it should be because that's like accessibility issues that.
No, you would think that. However, my apartment complex has 0 elevators and 0 ramps.
Okay, well then I take it back. ADA, whatever.
So getting me home from the hospital, my friend Kathy had to drive over the lawn to like the back side of the apartment building, because then I could go through my sliding glass door that's on my porch. If they drove at like normal, where we like normally drop people off, there's only stairs. I have to go down like 2 flights of stairs. I could not have done that. So yeah, I don't think they care about accessibility.
Okay. Yeah.
But they do take out my garbage now, because I did tell them I don't have an ability to throw out my garbage or take my garbage to the dumpsters. So they are starting to do that.
All right. Well, there's a perk, I guess.
I was like, you guys can either throw it out, or I'll just leave it outside and have the critters come and eat it. It's up to you.
Okay.
You've got options.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well.
So, yeah.
Definitely get those nightstands. And please get someone to help you build them.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have all day. And it's like, I looked it up. The only tool that I need is an Allen wrench. So I'm like, okay, well then if I don't need like a power drill or anything, even if I do fuck up building it, I can at least take it apart and then rebuild it again. It's not like I don't have the time.
That's fair. I just do know that whenever you needed help building anything previously, I would be there to help you. So that's why I'm like, I think you should make sure there's help.
What's hilarious is when I first moved here, when I moved into this apartment, I had an entertainment center that I needed to put together, and my bed frame and all the things. And in my head, I was like, I could do this. And then I looked at it, I was like, no, I can't. So the day that I moved in, I scheduled a TaskRabbit person to come in the day after to put it together. I was like, I'm not doing this. Not even going to try. Not even going to try. And it took the guy like a little while. It took him like 3 hours to put both things together. I was like, this would have taken me a solid 48.
100%.
Solid 48 hours.
100%. You would have been sleeping like in remnants of your bed before you had match.
Yep. I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I'm doing this. This is money well spent. And I think since it's a nightstand, like it's not that big. There's really only one drawer in it. So like I said, I found a new show to watch. I'm watching it now. It's called where is it? I love this new TV that I have too. It's called The Madison. It's on Paramount. It's with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, okay.
So good. If you have a chance to watch it, I highly recommend.
Okay. It's
not like a typical show that we would like, but I do think that you would enjoy it because it has all the good parts of Yellowstone without the bad parts.
Okay.
So might be up your alley.
All right.
But I'll just watch that and put together my nightstand drinking my non-alcoholic wine.
Do it. I'll see. I've been in a rewatch of Psych lately. Yeah, send it to me. I want to see.
Yeah. The before, the after, and then the after.
Yes, yes. The process, and then look, I did it. And then like, oh wait, I gotta fix it. Look, I did it.
Put the drawer in upside down.
Oops, I fixed it.
Totally see myself doing
that. All right. I guess we got a lot to cover this episode, so should we get into Mention It All?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Mention it all. Mention it all.
All right, Mention It All. I think we are both so excited about In the City that like we need to talk about it because that trailer dropped yesterday and I am pumped.
I'm super excited. I was really worried that it was just going to be like about Amanda, Kyle, and Lindsay, but they actually seem to have a stellar cast.
Yeah.
With the exception of Danielle.
Yes. Yes. I'm getting like Valley vibes, I guess, from it in a way of like when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh, it's kind of like how we watch all of these guys here and this is fun and I enjoy it. And yeah. Plus I got the
same feeling. I was like, this is Valley coded.
Yeah.
For sure.
Plus, I'm just like...
New York's version of Valley Coded, but Valley Coded.
Yeah. Which is fair. We needed it. So I love it. And I love that we have Andrea back because I fucking love Andrea.
Me too. I'm so happy he's back with Lexi and like they're married. Their child, when they get pregnant, is going to be the world's most beautiful fucking baby. It's not fair.
100%.
Not fair. Like... My God, the two most stunning humans on the planet, and they're going to create a child. The rest of us should just go and walk into a cave. Like, what are we doing?
I just love him. He was just so nice to us.
He's such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart. Such a nice. He's like one of the very few people where it never went to his head.
Yeah.
So like, I'm excited to see him back on. I'm excited to see him activated. We never saw him really activated. We saw him cry a lot on Summer House, but we never saw him mad.
Yeah, no. And whoever that is going after him, we will have words if I see you.
We will have words because you're a piece of shit.
You do not come after our Andrea, okay? He is a sweetheart.
Also, the thing that I think is really hilarious, and because of the whole Scamanda thing that's happening, I find it really rich that while this was being filmed, Amanda was having an affair with West, but has the audacity in her confessional to blame Danielle for dating a man that was still married.
I've never been happier in my entire life.
Meanwhile, he has a whole ass wife still.
Amanda, ma'am,
Yeah,
take several seats.
that didn't go unnoticed.
Like, you're a piece of shit.
I also
for
love,
doing
yeah.
it. Like I said, I think the editors were like, wait, we have to redo this before we put it out because we've got to make sure they know that we all know that she's a piece of shit on this.
Yes.
So
Yes, because that little...
I'm excited for it though.
Yeah, that little thing, that clip they threw into that trailer of Wes meeting up with her being like, Mandy! Yeah, yeah. You can go fuck off.
When they did that, I almost puked. I was like, ew. And then they hugged. And somebody was saying that like that was the happiest Amanda has ever looked. And I was like, well, that's just sad.
Yeah, I think I was reading somewhere and it's like, I love how she went from Kyle to someone who's pretty much a worse version of Kyle.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. Because like as much as we don't like Kyle, at least he has like, I don't know, something. West is just not attractive and a douchebag. So like, why? What?
he's never been. But West to me, and I said it the other day, he looks like vapor rub he looks like he smells like vapor rub that's expired and corn nuts. Like if those two scents had some type of like spokesperson, it would be West.
Mm.
And you can't tell me those hats, all of those fucking trucker hats don't smell.
Yeah, because that man definitely sweats.
100%.
Like he's definitely a sweaty man.
Yeah, always sweaty, which is just icky.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's going to make an appearance on the show, do you think he's going to show up a lot, or do you think it's going to be like minimal to like mitigate the fallout from Scamanda?
I don't know, because they can go about it in two ways, I feel like. It could either go leaning hard into Scamanda so that they get that rating for that one, or no, we don't want to do that and we're just going to give you Kyle and Amanda. But I feel like because
they could do the whole buildup of Scamanda into filming this next, because July 4th is in like 80 days. So they're going to have to start filming Summer House soon. The cast is going to have to be picked soon. So if they do keep the whole cast, with the exception of maybe Lindsay, there's going to have to be a fallout from Scamanda on Summer House. It has to. It's where it started. So I could see them like teasing it in the beginning and then like full force going at the end of it and then bringing it up again next Summer House.
I could see that. I'm just unsure if like, do you really think Sierra is going to come back? No. I don't even like Amanda. Like, do you think Amanda's going to come back?
I do, only because she doesn't financially really have a choice. Like all of these brands are running away from her. Like she's Cruella DeVille and they're all puppies. Like she doesn't financially, her swim line is going to tank. She clearly will not be employed with Loverboy. Like she doesn't have a job.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like, I don't know. I feel like she won't. Something about her is giving me a vibe of like, after all of this is blowing up and depending on how this reunion goes, I don't think.
Well, today TMZ reported where they said West and Amanda are full on leaning into like their relationship and like really loving it and wanting to go the distance, as Lisa Barlow would say. So, I mean, maybe this is a hard launch to them being in the suite in Summer House. They get the big bedroom now.
I will actively vomit.
Huh?
Said I will actively vomit everywhere. No, absolutely not. I refuse.
But then again, I don't know if their castmates are going to want to film with them.
They're not. Because in that stupid Dumois post or whatever, didn't it say that like West is like mad at everyone because no one's reached out to him and he's disappointed in Sierra for not mitigating the death threats and that he doesn't think this is a huge deal because Tom Sandoval was on the Traitors. Great.
Which is not even apples to apples.
No.
That's apples to oranges, you fat little Teletubby.
We had like what, 10 years of Tom Sandoval being an idiot?
Yeah. And the majority of that time, he was not, like, he was liked by the fans.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of that time, he was liked by the fans. You've had maybe one good season where fans liked you. And the rest of them, you were either a newbie, you fucked over Sierra, or now you're fucking over Sierra again. So you really haven't had a solid season where people enjoyed you.
Yeah, no. Because at some point, we all did like Tom Tom. That was a thing.
Exactly.
We all enjoyed the Toms. And then...
And we barely tolerate Jesse. So... Because if I have to hear that fucking song one more time, I can't. I'm going to gouge my fucking eardrums out.
He's Bravo's new Sheena.
Oh my God. It's everywhere. Every time I open my fucking stories, I hear that song. I'm like, oh my God, please make it stop.
I keep everything muted because I can't.
Oh, terrible.
You mean you don't follow him on Spotify?
No, I don't. I actually had to look him up on Apple. He's like one of the only Bravo people that I don't download their songs immediately. I can't. And also that stupid Cheshire grin. I really wanted to hate Jesse more than I hated Wes. Now it's pissing me off that I can't.
Yeah. They're both whatever. Anyway.
I'm excited for the city. I like, you made a good point before we jumped on. Get rid of Roni now.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Yeah. That's what, I was saying it to Robert. I said it to Honda yesterday. I'm like, Roni needs to be put away because we have In the City and we have Next Gen. And both of these shows are giving enough of New York City that we're good. We don't need it.
Yep.
We want the younger people. We want to watch their lives. This is awesome. I'm done. I'm done with Roni. Go away.
I don't even know what this season's going to be about.
I
Like,
don't care. Like, we're getting the people who have families and are married in this in the city now. We have all the young people who are just partying all the time in Next Gen. So, like, what the fuck do we need anything else for?
yeah, I agree. Let Roni die with that new show, Golden Age or whatever the fuck it's called, and call it a day.
Yeah.
Go invest that money into another franchise, like Chicago.
Yeah.
Shoosh.
Anyway, what do you got, Robert?
Well, this is perfect because speaking of things that need to end, I heard, and now I don't know if it's true or not, but my spidey senses are saying that it possibly could be. So that when they were filming Ultimate Girls Trip, during the Bluestone Manor one, which was the last night that they were all together and all the franchises congregated, they were having a kiki. That was the one where like Chanel Ayan was filming herself walking around the Berkshires just randomly, like in the morning. That they actually on the last night of filming filmed a Bon Voyage party for Kyle, and that is how the network is going to send her off into Goodbye Beverly Hills land. And I, for one, am all for it because my theory is that Kyle will not go off on her own. She won't do it. The network can't afford to have another season like this one. And just getting rid of Erica and Dorit and bringing in new people is not going to do it. Kyle's not going because she's not moving any story. She's like all the other OGs. They played their cards out. Their story has been told. We've heard it all. She's getting a divorce. That wraps up her and Maurizio. All of her kids are out of the house. They're either getting married, working in real estate. Like, there's nothing left to talk about Kyle, which is why I feel like Kyle's only storyline this season has been fucking hounding Dorit about shit that we already know about Dorit, which, Kyle, if you didn't know this before, where have you been? So I think that this is time for Kyle. She's the last standing OG that has not been put on any sort of a pause, taken away, gotten rid of. It's time for her to bite the bullet on this and just do it for the betterment of Beverly Hills.
Nope.
It doesn't mean she can't come back like Vicky. Like, it doesn't mean she can't come back like Faith. Well, Phaedra wasn't an OG, but she was close enough. Doesn't mean she can't come back like Nene did. Nene went away for a couple of seasons. She came back. Like, it's time Kyle needs to let her Skeletor-like grip let go of Beverly Hills and let it just be. And there were other people that were like, oh no, they wouldn't do that because they don't want to get rid of Kathy. What has Kathy done this season? Not like Kathy's first season where she went after Kyle like a rabid dog. Like, Kathy's done nothing this season. I love her. Don't get me wrong. I think she's hilarious. But I liked her when she told Kyle to shut the fuck up. I liked her when she was on Kyle's neck. But Kathy won't do that again because she's not going to sacrifice her sister. So why do we have Kathy Hilton here taking a paycheck that we could give to 2 or 3 other full-time people that actually bring story? Like, if that means we got to get rid of Kathy, then love you, Kath. But it's time we gotta make hard decisions.
Yep.
If you want Beverly Hills to be back at its like prime, heavy swinging weight with LVP, Lisa Rinna, Brandi Glenn, like the core, you gotta let go of Kyle.
Agreed. Because I can't deal with this fucking season anymore. I'm so tired of whatever the fuck is happening. All of them need to go away. Most of them need to go away, but Kyle definitely needs to fucking go away.
I even think that if you got rid of Kyle, keep Dory and Erica, because they clearly have tension they got to work through. That was the most engaging episode I've seen in the first 10 minutes, was watching Erica and Dorit. So like, get rid of Kyle, keep Erica, Dorit, keep the rest of them, Bose. No, get rid of Sutton. Sutton and Kyle can go.
Yeah, get rid. No, done. Over it. You do nothing. Nothing.
And start it over again. But if that's the case, I actually think that would be a fair way to say goodbye to Kyle. You do have to respect her. She did put Beverly Hills on the map. Like, she is the OG of that franchise. It was supposed to be about her and her sisters. So like, I get it. It's a very diplomatic way of saying goodbye to Kyle, but goodbye, Kyle.
Yeah. In Ken's words.
Goodbye, Kyle.
Yep, exactly.
Just be gone.
But that's what I have, and that's what I'm kind of hoping for.
I hope so too. But I guess that's a perfect segue, because on that note, I guess we're going to Beverly Hills now.
Nope.
Yay.
I didn't even think of that. Like, while we were recording, I was like, oh yeah, I hit in my head. I was like, oh yeah, we're going right into Beverly Hills. That's perfect.
Perfect. Let's do it. We love Buzzsprout and have been using it since we started The Real Housemates. It has made podcasting so much easier and has made it possible to share our voices and thoughts with you all around the world. If you have an idea for a podcast and don't know where to start, follow the link in the show notes. It lets Buzzsprout know we sent you, gets you a $20 credit if you sign up for a paid plan, and helps support our show. Now back to the Housewives.
Okay, so we're rounding out the Italy trip. Thanks, Bob. This trip has been, I did like this trip because it finally did something, but outside of that, it's been too much. So basically, Kyle's still yelling at Dorit about Dorit saying that there's two different rules for Kyle and the rest of the girls. But what I think is hilarious is Dorit called Bose out for it. Bose and Dorit talked about it at the table, and Kyle's like, see what I mean? A different set of rules. You just proved Dorit's point. If you talk about it in front of Dorit, to Dorit's face, you hash it out, you're done with it, boom, basta, done. That's what Bose did. You have been going around, and I fully believe Dorit, and we've seen it, been going around trying to like pin everybody against Dorit about her lateness and about her erratic behavior and her spending and all this shit. You never talk to Dorit about it to her face. You've done it all behind her back. So Bose actually just proved your point. I don't know if Bose meant to prove her point, but she did. Like, that's what Dorit has been wanting. And I do like that Erica started out trying to like be on Dorit's side. And then she was finally like, you know, fuck this shit. I'm not getting anywhere with you. And we just like went like full on gutter snake and like dragged Dorit down.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I disagree. Cause why can't Kyle understand that like all you have to do is talk to the person that you are having these problems with, and then you can hash it out and all will be fine. Instead, you're like, I'm just going to talk about you to everyone else and hope that that will make things better.
And say and rely on the defense of, well, it's everybody else has been saying the same thing about you, and you're the only one that you're mad about is me. But you're missing the reason why she's mad at you. She's mad at you because you talk about it behind her back.
Yeah.
Like, talk about it to her face. This would have been a complete, perfect opportunity to Kyle put it all on the table and like, this is what I feel about you, Dory. Blah, 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 blah. And not say, this is what, that was my issue with her and Erica, and where I kind of side with Rachel. Stop trying to drag them all into this. If this is your fight with Dory, this is your fight with Dory. If Rachel wants to fight with Dory about being late, Rachel will do it. Sutton clearly said, I don't have an issue with it. Don't let me into it. Like, stop trying to like get everybody into it. Like, this is annoying. I also find it absolutely hysterical that Dorit could remember Natalie's name in her apology, but could not remember Amanda's name and renamed her Megan.
I apologize for every time I'm late. Everyone here, Natalie, Kathy, Rachel, Bose, Sutton, Erica, Jennifer, Kyle, Miguel.
Amanda.
Okay?
That was the funniest shit in the world, and I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life. She goes, and you missed the apology. I am sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Natalie. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry, Bose. I'm sorry, Megan. And I was like, and Kyle goes, and Amanda. And I was like, no, Kyle. Megan is now Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda is Megan. Megan's Amanda.
I
I was like, good, Dorit. She didn't even. And then my favorite part is she was trying to she blame it on Sutton and her big ass head. Be like, oh, I didn't see her. Fuck off, Dorit. You did see her.
Yeah, like you managed to forget Amanda was there. That seems crazy.
Right. You got into an argument with her 2 days ago at the same dinner. Like,
But that's cool. She just doesn't exist. I mean, that's fair. She doesn't. But yeah. No,
she doesn't. I'm calling Amanda Megan from now on.
yeah.
Because it's not Megan either. That's also what I find absolutely hilarious. It's not Megan. It's Megan.
Yep. It's just, I can't.
And then Dorit and Erica get into it. Erica says that she's the one who brought cunt to the group, and it's true, she did. I do think Rachel was so funny when she kind of like slunk into her chair. She's like, I only use that word for special occasions. And I was like, oh, Rachel, you're funny. And then Erica so I do understand why Erica and Kyle were rightfully pissed off. Like, they were there for Dorit through all of that really bad bullshit. So to say that Bose was the only one there for her, rough titties to say. However, she did correct herself and say in the past year, which is fair.
Yeah.
And then Erica just starts, Dorit gets up and walks away, and Erica's like, you're just going to walk away? And Dorit was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. And honestly, I don't blame her. I don't blame Dorit at all for walking away at any point in any episode of this season. I fucking would too.
Yeah. I feel like that's honestly like the more mature move at this point in time. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to, in Meredith Mark's words, I'm going to disengage from this fucking conversation, and I'm just going to remove myself from the situation. Like, I can't. What more is going to happen?
What's the point of arguing?
Yeah, we're just going to sit here. It's going to continue. We're going to go tit for tat. How much more are we going to do? We're just going to continue to call each other cunts at this table until the sun comes up? That's about it. That's about all we were going to do. So Dorit was right in the way of like, you know what? I'm out. Goodbye. See you later. So long.
And what I find really irritating is Kyle when Erica was like, I'm going through shit too, and Dorit was like, I didn't know you were going through shit. Kyle's like, it's all over the news. Now, mind you, this was before it all broke on the news. This was while they were filming. So no, Dorit wouldn't know unless Erica told her. And Erica didn't tell her. So no, Dorit doesn't know. And to be perfectly honest with you, Dorit's in enough shit that she doesn't have to take on anybody else's shit. So sorry, Erica, that Dorit's not like you 3-4 years ago, just spewing your vile toxicity all over the place like some fucking watering system for a lawn. Like,
yeah, no, when she said that, I was like, I can't with you. And just like the fact that, yeah, when you're going after Dorit, you just bring up everyone else's opinions. Well, everyone thinks you're late. Well, everyone does this. Well, you should have known that because it's everywhere already. Like,
yeah.
Hi, you guys are individual people too. You know that, right? Like, if Erica actually wanted to open up to Dorit, she could have actually said words to her. It shouldn't be Dorit's job to go out and hunt for information to be like, oh, I found this out about you. Let me check in if you're okay. Like, she's doing a lot. So why does that mean she should have the time in her day to be like, hold on 1 second. Let me Google Erica Jane's name. What pops up? What are the headlines? Oh, this is a thing. Let me go talk to her now. What?
Exactly. And also, like I used to tell my employees all the time, I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what the fuck's bothering you unless you tell me. So if Erica didn't tell Dorit, and Dorit's only option to find out what was going on in Erica's life is if for her to go out of her way to find out, like you said, Google her. Like, no, fuck out of here with that. No, I don't think so.
And then also, how does that make you guys good friends? Like, you want to sit here and be like, I've been a great friend to you this entire time, and yet you know nothing about my personal life? That means you're not... No, that's not how this works. If you guys were great friends and could rely on each other, then that's what you guys would have been doing this entire time for each other. Mm-hmm. But, okay, whatever. Let's just harp on Dorit being late again, because that's all we seem to care about.
Exactly. And spending money that, who cares if she's spending it or not? Half of the cast of Beverly Hills has been bankrupt. NOC have been bankrupt. Like, we still got fucking Gina Kirschsnyder living in a fucking hovel underneath the beach. Like, can we stop talking? Like, who the fuck cares?
And why do we need to keep bringing up her bag? Because even at Rachel's party, which I know we're getting to, like, what What the fuck does it matter that Dorit is carrying around this fucking purse?
At this point, I kind of wish Dorit just went and returned it on camera.
It's just so wild. I'm like, we've watched you people have like Birkin parties where like you were buying Birkins together. Like, what the fuck are we doing right now? But whatever. I'm done.
Well, it's funny because I do, I have a note here, which I'm actually going to make a post about because it just kind of popped up again, where I think that Brandi Glanville actually made a very good point. She said on her podcast that she thinks that Erica at this point in the show realized that Kyle is a producer on the show and realized she has to take a side.
Because everyone usually just kisses Kyle's ass because they believe it's her show and she's a producer.
She can either side with Dorit or she can side with Kyle. And if she sides with Kyle, maybe she secured a job because she knows that Kyle is basically a producer on the show. So let me get in tight with her. I think Brandi's right. Because to be perfectly honest with you, Dorit made the point. Her and Erica have not had any issues at all since Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Kyle and Erica can't say the same thing because when Erica was going through the shit with Tom, Kyle and Erica kept butting heads about the victims. So I think it's a point. But any hoozlebees, that's the end of that dinner. And then they go back to Beverly Hills. And this was the grossest waste of, I think, 15, 20 minutes of my life.
I don't even know what occurred. Honestly, and like when you told me you still have to watch it, I was like, other than Italy, did anything else even happen?
No. We basically went from Italy filler scenes to Rachel's birthday. Well, the start of Rachel's birthday.
Yeah.
So, and that we didn't even really do. I mean, Studio 54, that's fun. I mean, Rachel looks stunning. That jumpsuit or caftan, whatever it is, I fucking want it. I'll wear it. I don't give a fuck. I love that color. I love that her sons were the doormen, which kind of scared me when Erica walked up. I'm like, ooh, we know what Erica does with people's children at parties. Not great. Please tell me you're sober. Kind of scared me. And then I don't remember Dorit or Kyle really interacting yet. I think that's next episode.
Yeah, I think it ended with Dorit arriving and it being like awkward. And then
super awkward.
Which I'm like,
I'm really pissed that this is not the season finale. Like, I don't know how much longer we have to sit through this season. My God.
Can we get
what's left?
Maybe this stupid Amanda can help us figure out how to manifest how to end this show.
This season, yeah. Okay.
Can we figure out how to do that? If we journal it enough, will it happen? Please, I'm manifesting.
Please end this. Please end this. Please end this. Please only make it a 2-part reunion. Please only make it a 2-part reunion.
I'll call you all cunts if it means it's over, please.
Exactly. Well, I can't.
Yeah, that's it. That was all of Beverly Hills, or Boring Hills, as I like to call it.
Boring Hills. Real Housewives of the Boring Hills.
That's it. Until, more to come.
This has to be the last episode. I do not know what is left in this season to talk about.
There's nothing. I don't know how many times can we rehash Kyle and Dorit?
We can't. I refuse to do it anymore.
That's all we're doing.
I'd rather talk about Dorit and Erica than Dorit.
Yeah. I'd rather go over Amanda's manifesting company than this. And that's saying a lot.
Yep, finding out how she makes her money.
Yeah, let's do that. But I guess Summer House?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Summer should be fun. Manna, not fun.
Summer House. We're in the city right now at Lindsay's party, so Summer House in the city.
We can always count on Lindsay to give an awkward speech.
Oh my God, her in these speeches. I also really love how they keep doing these flashbacks this season.
Yeah,
it's giving.
Me too. There were 2 speeches I forgot she gave. And then when the flashback happened, I was like, oh yeah, that was really awkward. It was like the one speech she gave with like Austin was at the house.
Oh yeah.
And it was like right after Winter House. I was like, oh fuck, that was not Lindsay's greatest season.
No. Oh, so good. But yeah, we have Dara confronting, I'm gonna use quotes.
I was gonna be like
confronting.
Loosely used word, confronted.
Confronting Bailey about Bailey saying that she was in Ben's room for an hour, which I'm like, Bailey's not wrong. You were in Ben's room.
Right.
And you were flirting with Ben at that time, so she's not lying, but okay.
Well, no. So what I think's funny is they ended last episode with Dara saying I wasn't in Ben's room. And then they started this episode with Dara being like, yeah, I was in the room with Ben. So which is it? I'm confused.
That's what I mean. I'm like, we're going to cut to Kyle's fucking cameras don't lie. We did see you in Ben's room. That did occur.
You were talking to Ben. Ben was there. Like,
and you both were very clearly flirting with each other. So like, it is what it is, but whatever. I guess that conversation seemed to go fine, and they're fine.
I really like Bailey. I really like Bailey.
Same.
And I think her and Carl would be really cute together, I have to say.
I think so too. Carl deserves someone good.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Carl is like, he has had growth. He's one of the very few men on Bravo that few. I can actually see growth has occurred. So like I can look at Carl and be like,
very few on Bravo.
You're good now. Everyone else is whatever. But yeah,
trash.
And then Ben arrives with Sabrina.
Don't like her. She's weird. She operates very strangely. Hopping onto Sierra like that, like some weird ravaged fan. Not a fan.
I'm very sensitive to energy, so I meet someone that I'm obsessed with. It doesn't happen often, and I'm like, you're so crazy.
Yeah, and I agree with Jesse. I do fully believe that Ben and her have been in a relationship and sleeping with each other this entire time, and Ben just lied and said he was single for the show.
That's a good theory.
Well, also, like, him saying, like, I proposed to her, like, maybe we could, like, start hanging out. You were dating her. While you were at Summer House. You were just waiting for her to see what was happening and get that, like, weird jealous shit, and then immediately say, when you came back, no, stop it. They're both weird.
Yeah, no.
Ben operates very strangely, too. Yeah. That's why the two of them together, don't like. Not a big fan.
Yeah. I think it was also, like, the fact that if this played out the way Ben is saying it played out, where like she said I love you and you I don't know what to do with that because I'm a man and I can't fucking commit. Okay, if that actually did occur, in what right mind would that girl be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you back, no problem?
Right.
What?
Unless you have no self-esteem at all or self-respect.
Yes, I mean, yeah, that does occur. But I mean, like, come on, you're not gonna be all like willingly, oh yeah, let's go out at party and have fun together again. Like, I don't think that would occur.
I wouldn't want to meet your friends after that. I'd be embarrassed.
So yeah, that tells me again, Jesse was right, and what everyone else is saying is right. Like, you were fucking and in a relationship with this girl the entire time. Yep. Just don't lie. Just don't do that. No one likes liars.
And also, you played in her face. Like,
Mia brought Scott. That was nice. What else do I have here? Oh, Lindsay and Bailey and Dara and Levi were talking, and that's when Bailey said she went out with Carl.
I love that Lindsay's taking on like a mama hen kind of role with the newbies. I think that's so cute. I'm like, okay, Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
Mama Hubs is coming in.
Yeah, as much as we dislike Amanda, when she called her Mother Hubbard, I was like, that's amazing. And that should stick because Mother Hubbard is real. Carl and Bailey were talking.
Which I love.
And then, Lindsay made the speech where she kept calling Carl out. And that was really hilarious.
That was hilarious, but also, like, uncomfortable. And you could tell Carl was trying to take it on the chin so hard.
Yeah, and everyone else, like, didn't know what to do either. Like, if you looked at everyone else's face, they're like, yeah, right. And she kept saying it. Like, she kept being like, and my ex-fiance, and my ex-fiance, and my ex-fiance. And I'm like, but you could have just said it once and it would have been fine. The point was made. We understood.
After the second one.
But all right. Yeah. I don't know. And then I'm just going to cut over to Sierra and her house in North Carolina.
I loved this. I also Googled how far away Sierra's, like, town that she's getting the house is, because from where I live, it's 3 hours. It's actually closer to South Carolina and Tennessee. It's, like, right in the corner of North Carolina between those two. So it's not, like, it's kind of away from, like, the bigger city areas. So I was like, maybe I could, like, take a look at the house. No, too far. Might as well stay in Nashville.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Especially with Ubers being so pricey. Don't do all that.
Yeah. I did love this. I loved this whole thing. The whole thing about the grandparents' generational wealth. Like, Sierra, like, I love that she had a plan for it. She was like, I just want to open it up. I want one major renovation, bring it up to code, call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also just love that it's like her family's house and she's keeping it in the family. It was just, I just love Sierra. And whenever I see these things, it just makes me love her more. Because it's just like, I want good things for you. And I really hope that this house is everything you want it to be.
This season is the most we've gotten on Sierra's backstory about her like personal life outside of the show I think we've ever gotten.
Mm-hmm. Which only makes West look so much worse. And Amanda.
And I don't know if they did that on purpose. Like, I don't know if like they started to like edit this season and be like, oh shit. Like, but it is making West look horrible, which I'm all for.
I know, same. Him and Amanda, I should say.
Yep.
Let's see. We're back in the city. Lindsay, Amanda, and Mia are at lunch, and Amanda says she forgot Kyle's birthday.
Which, LOL.
Whatever.
I also find it hilarious that Sierra went through like that whole scene about her trying to get the house, hiring a lawyer, an accountant, LLC, going to court, doing all this, getting another lawyer, doing an offer being rejected, putting another offer in, finally being accepted. Amanda can't even wake up to walk a dog. Like, can we talk about this? Like, this woman has a headache, which we've all had. We're human beings. That's understandable. She can't even fucking walk a dog. Sierra's out here buying real estate, like getting money, like actually being a boss. And then when you and I were talking about like what the fuck is Amanda has to come back next season because she has no money, this is why. She can't even fucking walk her dogs. She's not gonna go to work.
Yeah. It's just it shows more of the fact that like there's nothing left in there. Like you just don't like Kyle. Like, the fact that you woke up on his birthday and was like, can you just walk the dogs? And then be like, oh, oops, happy birthday. It's
right.
Like, I don't listen, birthdays aren't the biggest things in our lives. I'm not trying to say that I always try to like the minute Honda wakes up on his birthday, I'm like, oh my God, it's your birthday. But, you know, I always try to make it nice of like, I acknowledge the fact that it's your birthday and I care about you and love you and want you to have a good time. But
I'm not going to like force you to walk the dog on your birthday. That's so, she's just basic Batula.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good name. I like that.
Yeah.
See, Mia was saying that she had Scott sign a contract that he can't be gone for more than 10 days and she wants a baby with him, even though she's worried about him being away for so long.
I was completely heartbroken over listening to Mia's story about her parents. I was like, oof, that was a gut punch. And it kind of makes sense. Now who she is as a person is starting to make sense.
Mm-hmm. I love her. I think she was great.
Me too. She has to come back.
I love her being on the show. And then we're going back to North Carolina with Sierra and hanging out with her mom and talking about how
her mom looks like she doesn't give a fuck. She is like one of those moms that's like, listen, you do you. I will support you no matter what you need, but you know where I stand. And she does not like Sierra's dad. Nope. You could tell, not even a little bit.
Yeah, no. And I mean, Sierra said she hasn't even spoken to her dad in like 4 years.
Exactly.
And he doesn't know that she bought the well, now he does, I'm sure, but like didn't know that she bought the house. And yeah, I
can't imagine a dad being mad about that. But then again, it kind of sounds like her dad is kind of a dick.
Yeah. Also, I know like when it comes down to like money, even if you're family, it gets very, very messy.
Oh yeah, that's true. It could be like a soft spot where like he couldn't afford to buy it maybe and she could because of the show and that makes sense.
It could be a slew of so many things, but at the end of the day I know like seeing my family deal with things like that, I'm like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Like family or not family, like nope, nah, we're still gonna be going after each other, huh? Okay. And then we're on our way to the Hamptons. We find out that West was recently in Italy. Not that we give a shit.
They should have kept him there.
Yeah. Lindsay texted Carl, thank you for the gift, which was very nice. And then Sierra asked if they could be friends again, and that just made me think of that Uber Eats commercial because that shit had me dead.
It was hilarious. I'm telling you, Mother Hubbard, she knows how to do a brand deal better than anybody on Bravo.
I think I like dropped my phone when I saw it and Honda was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, Lindsay and Carl are in a commercial together. I fucking love this.
That is hilarious, though.
And then we find out that Kyle didn't text Carl on the day
like
of...
the post about Lindsay's birthday.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a shitty thing. And for him to, I'm jumping ahead, but for him to blame it on the fact that he wasn't with Carl, bitch, it's your best friend. You know when his brother died. Especially because I remember that episode of fucking
Yeah, we all do.
I don't remember the date because I wasn't there, but I remember the fucking episode.
And then for Jesse to even text Carl is like, Jesse wasn't even there. He wasn't even friends with Carl yet. And yet he still was like, yo, man, checking in. Are you good? And Kyle, that's your best friend. And you were like, no, it's cool. He doesn't need me. It's fine. Totally understandable why Carl was upset. We also find out that apparently Amanda told Sabrina that everyone in the house thinks that Ben's in love with Amanda.
Which is wild. I mean, this woman has some fucking audacity. She's the perpetual victim. She is always the perpetual victim, and it pisses me off. That last scene really irritated me to no end.
Yeah.
The way she looked, like she had just, never mind, I'm jumping ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it was like Ben has as much as Ben is kind of weird, and as much as Ben and Sabrina's relationship is a big old question mark, there's no reason to say that to her.
No.
And also, like,
not at all.
You made it such a big deal when Bailey said it that, like, no one thinks that.
That's what I was thinking.
So, like,
yes.
If you in 2 episodes ago, and we agreed with you at that moment, now we agree with Bailey, but, like, in that moment, we had agreed with Amanda that, like, no, you shouldn't do that because that is Kyle's wife. But now you're perpetuating this thought to everyone that, like, oh yeah, of course, yeah, we are in love, or he is in love with me. I'm just confused by it, and I don't like it.
It's annoying. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's 2 different, basic Petula. I can't.
Yeah. And then we're finally at the house. Wes discovers that they left blue cheese in the shaker.
Oh, that was so gross. Oh, when he said that, I was like, yep, I'm going to puke.
Yeah, I was like, definitely. Whenever it was like, throw the entire thing out, I was like, yes, outside.
Yep.
Throw it the fuck away outside, because that's definitely not smelling good.
Throw it in the garbage. There's no coming back.
We had Carl, Jesse, and Ben talking about Kyle and how Carl is really hurt, and Jesse thinks that he should talk to him. And in that same moment, you had West and Kyle talking, where West was trying to tell Kyle to apologize to Carl.
Which, to be perfectly honest with you, I was irritated that Wes did that. You're giving Kyle an out, and you can watch that apology that Kyle did to Carl. If Wes didn't give him the heads up of like, hey, don't blame the laundry, just own your shit, that's what Kyle was going to do, because that's who Kyle is. So Carl needs to see that that's who Kyle is as a person, but because Wes had to stick his slippery, slimy, sweaty, grubby little hands into the pot, he changed the trajectory of the apology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
that little cherub.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Then we're finally going to.
Oh wait, before that though, remember Carl told Ben and Jesse that Kyle would save his DJ equipment before he ever thought of saving anybody in the house. And Carl makes a very good point. If you don't have them, Kyle, and your business is going so far under that you're terrified about it, who are you going to turn to? It's not going to be Amanda anymore.
Yeah.
She's going to be too busy riding West into town. Like, he's not going to be by you. Carl's going to be the only one that would be by you, and now you fucked him over, so now you're not going to get anybody.
Yeah, no. Kyle is just a very selfish human being, and yeah.
Like we said before we recorded, if he had just gone away for an episode, he would have gotten so many accolades of sympathy. But because he can't help but open his goddamn mouth,
yeah, because
he's just putting it.
It's like we both started to feel bad for him. We both were getting there. It was
episode.
like,
No,
we're starting to feel. Then you just go fuck it all up because you got to be a dick to Carl for what? Like, the fact that Carl was like, I understand Amanda is like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
You fucked that bad. You fucked up real bad. Like, real bad.
Real bad.
Then they're playing golf. I would choose the driving range, but that's just my personal opinion, while the others did some mini golf.
I hate mini golf. It's frustrating. I can't figure out how to get it through thing. Like, just let me hit the thing.
Yeah, let me whack a ball and I will love it.
Yep.
But that's when Carl decided to pull Kyle over to talk, and that's when Kyle, quote unquote, apologized to Carl for not texting him.
And I mean, it was also a pussy out because he was like, well, if there's anything else that you think of during this weekend that you might be angry at me about, like, just let me know. No, Kyle. So that means that you think that there is something else that he should be angry at you about. What is it?
I also like that he started it with like, oh yeah, well, Wes spoke to me already. And like, I know, I fucked up and I should apologize. And I'm like, you can't just take the accountability for yourself that you understand you fucked up. Like, really? I'm not trying to give West any sort of credit, but like, what the fuck? Really?
Yep. Can't stand him.
And then just watching Carl getting so emotional, like trying to find the words to open up to Kyle and just like be real. Like, I've been there. It's difficult.
And then in the confessional, when he was like, yeah, I would have told him to go fuck himself.
I mean, I think I wanted to say you.
I wish you did. Which, I mean, I know it's coming. I know, like, the big blow up will probably be the next episode. But, like...
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's just right. Just like, if Kyle doesn't have Carl, he has no one.
No one.
No one.
He's got not one single human.
So, good luck and have fun with that. And then, yeah, it ends with Ben talking to Amanda.
And that's what pissed me off is because Amanda looked like, again, because nobody's holding her to account. Somebody made a really good point. They said because she's always had either Kyle to defend her or Paige to attack for her.
Yeah.
She's never had to stand on her own 2 feet. So now that somebody's actually holding her accountable for her actions, she doesn't like it. And because she doesn't like it, she looks like she just got hit in the head with a shovel. Now, you know that she thought in that moment it was going to be something about West because it was pure terror on her face.
Yeah. I have it down like she just looks like a deer in headlights. Like Ben's talking to her and she's like,
oh, yeah.
I don't know what to say. And it's like, well, you did it. And Ben is not the type of person to just like back away from it. He's going to ask you about it.
He never has been. He did it with Bailey too.
And honestly, I think that's fair and correct in how you should do it. If something's bothering you, go talk to the person and squash it. That's it. That's all you have to do. It fixes everything. Just squash it. Squash whatever you can. Move on from it.
Agreed.
But whatever, I'm sure she'll make up some excuse as to why the fuck she said it, and then, yeah.
Oh, of course. And then that's pretty much it for Summer House this week.
Yeah. I guess we'll...
I just want the reunion.
I know.
I really don't care about the rest of this season.
They ruined it.
They really did.
They ruined it.
I don't care. Like, I really don't care.
And I really fucking hate that they ruined it, because I was so amped for this fucking season of Summer House. I was so excited. I was looking forward to it, and then these two fucking...
Because it was a really good season until this whole thing blew up.
Yeah.
Like, I was really invested in it. Now I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, let's just go. I want Lindsay to destroy them at the reunion. That's all I want to see.
Yeah. This isn't like Vanderpump. Vanderpump needed Scandival. Without Scandival, Vanderpump was over. It was done. It was over. Go out to pasture. Done. Then that happened and it brought it all back to life. This didn't need that. We were fine.
Nope.
I was enjoying it.
It was
all
totally
was good. Now I'm just like, until the reunion.
Yeah, exactly. Until the reunion. I don't care.
Anyway.
Even the Kyle fight, I'm like, okay, well, we know what's going to happen. You're going to make up. So, Carl's a mess.
Yeah. Carl is a mess.
Carl's a mess. So do you want to get into Atlanta?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the premiere of Atlanta, we start with Phaedra. I can't believe Aiden's old enough to drive. I want to vomit. I cannot believe. I remember him when he was still in the womb.
I know, with her pickle like maternity shoot.
Yeah, not knowing how long she is pregnant, like or when she's due, I need these kids to stop growing up. I don't like it. Then we go to Kelly and her daughter's going off to college. Angela's cooking for Charles. And first of all, I love Charles. I think he needs to be a peach holder. He's hilarious. That food looked gross. It had not 1 ounce of flavor on it. It looked charred to the bone. Those Tostitos were bland. No wonder Charles needed water to send the daughter to go get water. Like, it did not look good.
Yeah.
Then we go to K. Michelle is a newbie. She was on Love and Hip Hop, I believe, before. I think it was Love and Hip Hop. And then she was also on Queen's Court, which was like a spinoff of Love and Hip Hop. I'm sorry. I couldn't get over this. Her country singing name is Puddin'. Puddin'. She has a belt buckle with the name Puddin' on it. Puddin. Puddin'. I mean, to each their own.
That's exactly what I was about to say. To each their own. I don't know. If that's what she wants to be called, then put in it is.
I do think it's wild that she's taking credit for Beyonce's inspiration for Beyonce's Kawhi Carter album.
I was so happy, that she saw what I was doing and all of that.
Like, she definitely made it seem like she gave Beyonce inspiration for it. I'm like, okay, Michelle now. Okay, okay, Michelle. She might have sent you a thank you for going to the show, but like, you didn't inspire Cowboy Carter.
No, because even in the shot, didn't they like blur out the note?
They did. They did in fact blur the note out.
So if you actually, that could be anything. That could be from whoever.
Exactly. It could be like, thanks for coming to the picnic. I don't really we don't know. But I do think that she's going to be a wonderful addition to this show. You know who I can't stand on this show already, and it's episode 1, Shimmy and Kelly. Can't hate them. Hate them both. They're like the rebranded frickin' frack. And also, why is Kelly her screech just like in every time she talks?
Yes.
Like, it's not even the loudness. I don't mind the loudness. It's the decibel that she hits. Like, it's like someone stomped on her toe.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
The two of them are apparently besties and definitely going after Portia this season, which I think is stupid.
I don't know why anyone would. Why is this a decision that people make? Like, oh yeah, the one person that I'm going to aim for is Portia?
Never
All
worked.
right.
Never.
Sure. Go have fun with that one. Do we not recall the reunion with her and Kenya and the wand? But we're just going to leave that one there. That's fine. Whatever.
And also, while she might be dumb as a box of hair,
Yes.
she has reeds that will level.
Yes.
So, like...
She may not know what the Underground Railroad is.
Correct.
But...
Yep. She'll drag you underneath it.
Yup. She'll drag you down right... Yeah, looking for the train. She'll be looking for the train tracks.
Yep. To throw you in front of it. I can't. So, well, speaking of Portia, now we go to her party, the Majestic Island party. What the fuck is this?
A.K.A. Mystic, because that's what was on all of the invitations, but in her confessional, it was Majestic.
Yeah. I just... What is happening?
I'm just happy Cynthia was there. That's all.
Me too. I have that down. I said, I will always love Cynthia.
Yeah. I was like,
always,
Cynthia!
Drew brought a virtual date, which is a choice. I would have gone solo, but my thing is, like, when the husbands broke away, did she like give the phone to Charles to like bring him over with the men, or did he stay with the women on her phone? That question was not answered in this episode. I'm gonna ask it at the reunion.
Yeah, I think you should. Because, yeah, even when Phaedra was like, this man is just sitting on this FaceTime for like 3 hours with a ring light in his face.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm with you. What's happening right now? Are we real? Okay.
Then Drew meets K. Michelle and this is why I can tolerate Drew, because her confessionals are hilarious, even though she'll never say it to their face. She was like, K. Michelle's a singer. Still? Yeah, K. Michelle's a singer. She's a singer. I was like, wow, you are such a shady little shit.
Yup.
She was a singer. She is a singer. Still. Right? Yeah.
Phaedra and Angela kind of made up, but not really. We find out that Phaedra still will always be a liar. Angela asked to see the video of the person approaching Angela at a sports event. I don't know which one it was. I don't remember it. And the producer asked Phaedra, she was like, so did you see the videos? And Phaedra was like, no, I never saw that. I was like, Phaedra's lying to lie, as Phaedra does. Then we meet the new housewife, who I don't like, Pinky, at Shamia's house.
Yeah, no, I can do without Pinky.
She's a lot. She's messy. Yep. I can already tell she's messy. She filed for bankruptcy after filming Wrapped. So this is going to be interesting to see how it plays out. And also, Slutty Vegan, her business, apparently did not do as well as she thought. I just love that she was sitting in the confessional listing off all of her accolades. And like, at the end, I wanted to be like, and bankrupt. don't forget bankrupt.
Yeah.
Because you are. And also she follows every single Trump member. So
yeah, I was gonna say she has a choice in her who she follows, and that's telling. So we're gonna leave that one there.
I'm interested to see if the rest of the cast finds out about it, because Atlanta is not the cast to play with.
No, I don't. Why? What? I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway.
Kelly shows up to Shamia's house with a friend, or shows up to Portia's house with a friend. I guess we can call him a friend.
Sure, I don't know. Everyone seemed to have a very large reaction about this man. What's his name? Trey?
Trey is everybody, man.
Yeah, and I've never heard of him before in my life. So, I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
I love that, like, K. Michelle showed up. She's in a lime green pantsuit when the invitation said all black. And then her and Charles are sitting at the table just making fun of everybody. And I could use them in the after show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get them on a couch together. The fact that K. Michelle was like, then we have Drew over here with the man on the camera as her date, and then we've got Shamia over here with a mullet, and then we've got a white lady playing a violin behind me. She's like, where am I?
Which is a fair question.
Yeah, I don't know where you are. So then we find out that Shamia's husband is not coming, stuck in Charleston, which I was like, he didn't get stuck.
No.
He said, I'm not going.
He got stuck.
Yeah, exactly. He's staying at the airport bar in Charleston and missed his flight.
Yeah.
So then Shamia gets to Portia's with Pinky, and Pinky spills her drink all over the floor. That's why I said she's going to be a mess. And then we have Drew versus Shamia started out, and this is why I don't like Shamia as a housewife. She takes it to a 10 too quickly.
Yeah, what was that response?
Too much. All Drew was legitimately asking was, is your husband coming? That's it.
That's what I was like. I might not like Drew. Okay. She might not be my favorite. But at the same time, all she did ask you was, is your husband coming? And your response was like, same as yours. Same as yours. Same as what you're doing right now. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Just say no. Just say, he got stuck. His flight got stuck. He's not coming. Period. Done. Why do we need this shit?
Because she thinks she's doing what she needs to do as a full-time housewife, is take it to 100. But that's not what you do. You build it up through the season and then explode at the end.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. She's falling into the Marlo Hampton trap, where like they're better as friends of than as full-time.
Yeah, I feel it.
So then they break off. The men go to the cigar room and the women go and gossip. And basically, Portia tells Kelly to shut the fuck up about her relationship with Shamia. It's about her and Shamia. And correct. Why are you betting in? If Shamia is a big girl, she can fight her own battles. She doesn't need you to intervene. Like, sit down. Like, don't fall in Shamia's graces and like try to fight for her. Like, she's a big girl. She doesn't need it. And then K. Michelle is over it. She's like, you know what? I'm done with the women. I'm going to go sit with the men. And I was like, good for her.
I don't even smoke cigars, but at this point, all this cattiness, I would much rather choke on a cigar.
Yeah.
Good for her. Because she knows, like, I don't want to like start off at 11. I'm going to remove myself and then hop in when I have to. And she does hop in. That preview for the rest of the season, she does pop off. So, and then Angela also leaves. Angela goes and stays with the men. I'm like, yeah, because they're tired of all of you yelling about like the stupidest shit. Like the Portia and Shamia fight. Like, I don't even know what that's over, because I thought they made up at the reunion because I had just rewatched it, and apparently they didn't.
I don't know. It goes along with the same thing like Beverly Hills and everything else. If you have a problem with someone, just fucking say it to their face and just hash it out together. You don't need the peanut gallery to help you hash out your shit. Like, that's only going to cause more shit. Because then you're going to play telephone. They're going to have... Just talk it out and it's fine and leave them alone. But whatever.
Yeah, we already have one Dory. We don't need another one.
Yeah.
And basically, that pretty much is the episode. I mean, Portia has a date, which is useless because she's a lesbian now.
Yes.
She's with a lady.
Yes.
So he was a waste of space. I don't know why we had him on this epison at all.
Yeah, honestly, when she said she had a date coming, I was like, oh, is this one you're going to introduce? No, this is just some random man. Okay.
Random guy.
Like, I know where you're at now. So, okay.
But sure, bring him in. Let him be embarrassed on national television.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said to you before recording, I think that how they started this episode with that trailer with Cynthia, that should have been the trailer for the season, because that looked a lot more interesting than the trailer that they actually put out.
Yeah.
So I think that it definitely should have been that. I am excited for Atlanta. I want to see what happens with K. Michelle and Drew, because they do not get along. Shamia apparently fights with everybody. Phaedra's back in the mix, so that's going to be messy. I'm just excited for Atlanta. And I'm hoping, kind of like, this is their last effort to make this work without having to completely retool the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were talking about it the last time it was good, was like when Nene and Kenya were on it. Like, that was Atlanta in its heyday. And if they can't get those same ratings back, I don't know how they can't go through with that. They'll keep Portia and they'll keep Phaedra for sure.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, I think they'll just kind of like toss out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I want it to be good. I feel like I say that about like every start of Atlanta. I'm like, I want it to be good. And then I'm just like disappointed. So yeah, I'm keeping my hopes at a normal level. Yeah. Not too high, not too low. We're just going to aim for like decent.
Middle.
And then, all right, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for Atlanta.
So should we get to it? Should we get to Rhode Island?
I'm so excited.
I
love Rhode Island.
The smallest state with the biggest attitude. Like, what are you going to do?
Rhode Island is here, and it is amazing.
Blew my expectations. Yeah, blew my expectations. I did not expect it to be this good.
I didn't either. I honestly was like, I don't know how good this is going to be. I'm iffy about it. I'm not sure. And then I watched it, and within like the first 10 minutes, I think I texted you like, yep, this is it. I'm good. I'm in. Yep. We're doing it. But yeah, we're not going to really cover the first episode because, 2 are out. So we'll cover mostly the second one in this one. With some callbacks to the first. But yeah, the second episode starts off with Liz and her husband and parent and her mother and father-in-law having that family dinner with their daughter.
Because she's pregnant. Which is just like, wow, okay, well, we're here. This is where we're beginning. Got it. Okay. Which I was expecting them to be a little bit more upset about, but they're taking it on the chin. They're like, yep, she's pregnant. Call me Mima, Mama. Don't call me Grandma. She wants to be called Gigi.
Yeah, Gigi. It's Gigi. Yeah.
And then they invited the boyfriend's parents over. I'm like, oh, the whole family.
I know. I was like, and they've only been together for less than a year? This is very accepting. You guys are really just cool. We're doing it. I do love Liz, though. The Dolores lookalike, the twin, I love her.
Obsessed with her being the queen of cannabis, obsessed with her using a boat as a way to get around, like obsessed with everything about her. I just can't get enough of Liz.
I can't.
And she's married to an ancestor, like a descendant of, like, there's a term for it. I don't remember what it was called. I looked it up, but it's like, she's married to one of her old distant relatives. I'm like, okay, you know what? We're good. This is how you make Housewives happen.
Yep.
This is perfect.
I love it. And then it shoots over to Joellen and Ashley and a kid's play date.
Okay, hot take. I like Joellen.
Oh?
A lot.
Suspect.
I could see that.
Yeah, I didn't think that I would. I thought she was going to be the one that I couldn't stand. Love her. Think she's hilarious. The fact that she said at that fucking picnic with Rosie was like, well, I don't believe I said that, but it is something I would say.
I don't think I said that to your face, but I do feel that way.
Like, fucking yes, this is who we need. We have other housewives not telling each other that they suck to their face. This one comes out and says, I might not have said it, but honestly, I would say it.
Yeah.
Like, she's great. I think that she's the absolute perfect villain for this.
I think so too. And I just do really enjoy the fact that she somehow did not know what the 4th of July was for.
I have no idea what the 4th of July is about.
And so it was like,
or the Pledge of Allegiance.
No, but it was just like, oh yeah, like the Plymouth Rock in Massachusetts, which isn't too far, and then the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria in Columbus. It has to do with that, right? I'm like, oh my god, oh my God, you don't know what the 4th of July is? Like, okay, I can't. I think at that moment I texted Honda, I was like, you need to watch this show. This woman didn't know what the fuck the 4th of July was.
It's so funny.
And got really upset over like a $6 bottle of wine. Wait, no,
that also is what blew my mind. I'm like, okay, you know how to do Housewives. That's the housewife shit we need.
Yes.
We need to be getting upset and patty over a $6 bottle of wine. And I actually like Ashley too. I heard that she's a big crier from Bachelor Nation though.
I mean, it seems like she just keeps crying anyway.
Everything. And also, I'm sorry, that playground was totally unsafe. That one baby was leaning over the fucking swing, like it looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. And the other one that she's holding, screaming its head off, is trying to wrestle itself out of her arms. I'm like, can you put the babies on the ground? I'm worried one of them's gonna fall and crack the head open.
Yeah, even like the way Joellen was like pushing her baby in the swing, I'm like, that baby's gonna like fall out of the swing. Like either over it, through one of the legs.
That's
like
I
that's
was
not...
like, I thought she was gonna send it over the top of the bar.
Okay, all right, we're doing it. But yeah, Ashley, I guess, was talking about her husband and, you know, how he's just so busy with the restaurant, which we all...
Well, when she mentioned that she was a bar widow, I wanted to be like, I want to reach out to her and be like, hey, you know who you should reach out to? Ariana and Katie. They'll walk you through this. They'll walk you through it. They know how to do it.
Honestly, even Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
I know we'll get to it, but when Lala was like, so what are you guys good at? You must be really good at opening and closing bars, Schwartz, right? And I was like, you're real. That's so true.
Not wrong.
Anyway. Yeah, and then that scene, I think, ended with Ashley crying. Because, yeah, I feel like that's going to be the case a lot.
The theme.
Yeah.
She's just going to cry a lot.
And then we have dinner with Liz, Kelsey, and we meet Rula.
Okay. I don't like Rula.
Oh. I mean, I could see that, yeah, too. Yep, okay.
I don't like Rula. I don't know what it is. She reminds... No, I do know what it is. Did you watch? No, I don't think you did. Orange County when Peggy was on it. Okay, so there's a housewife, Peggy, who was on Orange County. And she was obnoxious because she like thought that she was above all of it. Rula's giving me that vibe, only like bargain bin better than. Like you think you're Gucci, you're more like Walmart. And that's what Rula's giving me, even though she's rich as fuck. Like, and she's richer than her husband. But like I don't like Rula. So I'm on Team Joellen's side when it's Joellen versus Rula. Gotta say.
I get it.
One villain versus another, I'm Team Joellen.
I've been in like the Bravo Housewives subreddits, and I think someone was like, I'm from Rhode Island, so ask me anything. And they were like, what about like Rula and where she lives? And it's like, yeah, no, she tried to say that shit was so much better than where Joellen lives or whatever. And it's like, no, you're fine. It's the same shit. Which I'm like,
it's the same area code. The state's not big enough for more than one.
Yeah. Because I know this was in the first episode, but when we met Alicia and her family was driving from Cranston to fucking Providence where she lives, and they were like, oh my God, we have to go so far away. I'm like, Rhode Island is the size of a pea. Like, literally, you're not going that far. Would you drove for 15 minutes? Like, that's really not that bad, but okay, sure.
Well, now that you mentioned her, Alicia is tied with my favorite, with Liz. I love her. The fact that she ran over a person.
And so nonchalantly said it, like, oh, I ran over a woman.
Yeah. And the producer had to go be like, wait, I'm sorry. You ran over a woman? And then she was just, again, she was like, oh, yeah, I don't like highways. I just hit a woman.
I just ran over a woman. It's fine. No big deal.
I ran over a woman. I've gotten almost driven off a bridge. So I've been there, I've done that with driving.
You ran over.
Yeah, I ran over a woman.
In my head, I'm like, you know who should hire you as a driver? Karen Hooger. Booked and busy driving Miss Hooger around.
Maybe she's the one who ran over your foot.
Maybe she is the one that ran over my foot. I'm going after the wrong person. I love her, though. Absolutely adore her. I think that she's, first of all, every time she opens her mouth, cracker, the Newton, folklore. That's my favorite one, folklore. I'm like, you mean folklore, sweetie?
Also, that's not even the right word.
No, it's not.
It's not.
In my head, I'm like, you mean medieval?
Yeah,
times.
like
That's
the Renaissance fair, but okay. Yeah, sure. That works too. That's fine, I guess. I love Alicia. I feel like I just love this entire cast and series right now. But yeah, while Liz, Kelsey, and Rula are at dinner, they're talking about how Rula doesn't get along with Joe Ellen because she called out Rula's husband for having an affair.
Which wouldn't you want her to do if you found it?
Yeah, like, I don't. I guess because she told other people too. That became.
It was out there. It was in the world. It was on the internet.
That's what I don't know. But then she like fucking. What was it? She disrespected fucking, or she tried calling out Liz's infidelities, and then was just like, well, when you produce kids with them, it's different. And it's like, oh.
Yep. So what I think is hilarious about this is another OC reference is Vicky got into a huge battle with Megan King Edmonds on her season because Megan said that even though she didn't birth at the time her husband Jim's daughter, she felt like she was a mother to it. And it was a huge epic battle between Megan and Vicky about how dare you think that I'm not a mom because I didn't birth them. And Vicky said, you don't know what it's like to be a mom because you've never had kids. Put Vicky in a fucking room with Liz and have Vicky tell Liz that. Liz would have sent her into orbit. She would have sent her directly to the moon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's the most ridiculous.
They're paying ode to old housewives.
Which I enjoy, but I also just really hated the disrespect that came out of Rula's mouth towards Liz, especially because that's
why I don't like Rula.
Yeah, like I already like Liz, so like that's already done. Period. Sign. We're good. That's the decision made. So like, just don't do that, and also don't come at someone who just because she didn't give birth to children does not change anything about how she is a mother to those children. But fine, whatever.
The only two that I don't have an opinion on yet is Kelsey and Rosie. I don't really know how I'm going to feel for them yet. Like, they're both kind of like mid for me.
I feel like I'm not.
I don't like Rula.
Yeah.
But I get why she's on it.
I feel like I'm not going to like Rosie.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Something about her gives me a vibe that I'm like, I don't.
The pink Jeep?
Yeah. I just don't think this is gonna land in a way that I'm like, oh, I like you. Just no. And yeah, Kelsey lives in between right now. She lives in a limbo.
Yeah.
Maybe it's also because Rosie was like, I wanted to be Ryan Seacrest growing up. And I was like, what the fuck kind of statement was that? And then Kelsey's reference was to Hillary Duff, which made me be more okay with you. Maybe that has to do with it. I don't know.
They're too close to our age.
Yeah, they really are. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
There's no reason. I shouldn't be older than these people. But
no.
Whatever. Then you have Kelsey and Alicia at Kelsey's house because her boyfriend is off in Miami.
That's a wild situation. Situationship. 6 months there with her, 6 months in Miami with another person. I wouldn't do it. But then she has a boyfriend too in next episode.
Yeah.
So I don't really feel that bad for her.
Which is why I'm like, but who is it? I think Rosie was the one calling it out. Like, okay, well, you kind of are polyamorous. And I'm like,
right.
I mean, you kind of are. Or we can phrase it as in more of you're in an open relationship because you are. Your boyfriend has a girlfriend in Miami and you have a boyfriend here and you split time. So like, that seems like an agreed upon open relationship.
Yeah, no, I agree. And for her to get touchy about it, like, girl, you chose it.
Yeah. And if you don't want to do it, then don't fucking do it. But then you lose that house.
Right, exactly. And I wouldn't want to lose that house. Well, that's too big for me. I can't.
Yeah, I would be really lonely in that house by myself.
Yeah, echo all through the village.
Mm-mm. But yeah, this is when we find out Alicia ran over a woman and is a horrible driver.
I'm sorry, that wasn't last season. Yep, that was this one. Or last episode, That was this one. Yep.
And then they were talking about the picnic and Rula and all of the rumors.
And nastiness.
Yeah. And then the last note for that scene I literally have is how old is Kelsey?
She's 31, I think.
She is. 30. I looked it up. She's 31. I was like,
yeah. And like, good Lord, I'm older than her.
I'm not okay with that. I'm just not. No. And then we meet Rula and her family.
Which I could care less about. This was stupid. I think it was forced because we didn't have Rula last episode. We barely had Rula this episode. And I don't care about your kids. But I do think that she hates her husband.
Yes. Yes.
100%.
There's no forgiveness there. I think it's, I need to be on the show and you're going to help me be on the show. So that's how we're going to work this. But yeah, wasn't she supposed to be just friends of, and then she got bumped up to full time?
I think so, yeah. Because that's why she also wasn't in the title card at the end of the first episode. And a lot of people are like, well, that's because, no. That even friends of, like, they show up in the first episode. Like, she was not supposed to be full time. I don't know why they made her full time. I don't think they needed to, unless they really truly needed a villain. Because I don't think Joellen's going to show up as a villain.
Yeah, no, I think they needed the Joellen and Rula tension.
Yeah,
for the season.
Agreed.
And then we're finally going to the winery.
Yeah, and we learned that absolutely no one on this cast has ever been to a Renaissance fair.
Nope, because it's folklore.
A folklore person, like when they folklores or something.
Folklore.
Yeah, I can't. Their accent is this mixture of like Italian and New England, and you just like smooshed it together. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Yes, I just love that they need subtitles for them when they talk. Like, it's not like we're electing them to be on our screen, but they have to be.
Yeah. Oh my god! And then when they saw the heron, and they did. Oh no.
Oh my god! They thought it was a flamingo. Yeah. And then my favorite part of that is like Alicia at the end of it, before they cut to the commercial, she goes, "I love birds."
Yeah, and meanwhile, I was convinced it was either a flamingo or an ostrich. They were like, it must be an ostrich. And I'm like, have you never seen it?
Oh god, not a brain among them.
Anyway,
not a brain among them.
Yeah, I just needed to mention that because it came to me. But yeah, and then we go to even more glorious comments from Alicia, because when they're looking at all of the things that they're, the barrels of wine and stuff, she was like, is this for the heroin? Or is this for the meth? Or what did she say?
She did. No, I think it was heroin.
Right?
I think it was something to do with heroin. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Woman. You were at a vineyard. They're making wine.
I'm convinced she's the one that said when they were outside of it and they were looking at the grapevines, and she was like, are those tomatoes?
Yeah, I'm almost positive that was her.
What the fuck? I love her. She's dumb. She's just dumb.
I love her. Yeah. And then...
So then Kelsey tells Joellen that Rue is coming, and Joellen loses her shit.
Yep.
I do think it's fucked up that Ruella, ooh, I'm going to call her Ruella from now on. That Ruella and her husband, they just come out of my mouth. They really do. I didn't even think about that. That Ruella and her husband called Joellen's HR department to try and get her fired because she was the one who brought up the affair. Bitch, what?
That is length that you went to. That why? Like, all she did was show you the photo so that you knew your husband was doing this, and yet you were like, okay, I'm gonna destroy you.
No, my favorite part is she didn't even show Ruella. She showed it to Liz.
Oh yeah.
Liz sent it to Ruella, and then Ruella sent it to Joellen and be like, did you send this? And Joellen was like, yeah, I did. And then Joellen goes, well, if I know something, I'm not gonna tell anybody but my two best friends. Now if they tell somebody, oh, well, I'm like, you're such a bitch.
I know. And she was like, everyone says I have a big mouth, but like, I don't know. It's not my fault if I tell my friends and then they tell other people. That's fair, I guess.
I like the mental gymnastics you used to get there, I guess. Sure. Okay, we'll go with it.
But then we find out Rula isn't even coming, so it doesn't even fucking matter.
As she's in face full of glam, she bitch, if you're calling out of work, do better.
Yeah.
This is your job. Like,
yeah.
You weren't in episode 1. You need to show up for episode 2. And you're calling out while in glam. While saying you were waiting 2 hours at emergency care.
Yeah.
Rhode Island's not that big for a 2 hour.
No. And also, I just love that, like, as they're all talking about Rula, Alicia's response to this was like, her husband's a podiatrist. But I think he's doing more than rubbing foots. Can you pass the cheese? I was like, what the fuck? He's definitely doing more than rubbing foots. And then you're
just cheese, please.
Pass the cheese.
Cheesing.
Yes, please. Thank you for the cheese. Okay, moving on. What?
I also love that Joellen put Ruella's box in the bush.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, she's not coming?
Done.
Bye.
So long. Then they did the anonymous questions game.
Which never turns out well. Don't do this.
No, never.
Don't do this.
Oh yeah, and that's when they were like, yeah.
Yeah, Alicia was calling out Liz for having an affair, and Liz was clearly trained by Dolores on how to handle Housewives fuckery like this, because she was like, we can pretend that it's funny, but we know it's not true. It was like, you know how to do it.
Yep.
Understood.
She ended it. She was like, this is the answer.
It's done.
Period.
Yep.
No more of the conversation. I was like, yes,
that was the end of that conversation.
Thank you. I will say, when Dolores came in the first episode and then they were just standing next to each other, I was like,
you can't tell them apart.
You are the same person. What the heck?
You can't tell them apart. Absolutely can't.
It's crazy. I love this. I love the series. It's great.
Love Rhode Island. I'm such a fan. I think it's going to do tremendously well.
Yeah. Yeah. It already is. I feel like everyone's already talking about it. It's just great. I love the stupid. I love everything that's coming from it.
That's what I love. I love the stupid.
Like, the fact that I've had all of these, like, one-off comments that I'm like, he's rubbing more than foots past the cheese. I ran a woman over. What's the 4th of July? That's not that bird in there is an ostrich. Yeah, because there's an ostrich in Rhode Island. What?
On the coast. It's a desert bird, but sure, it can live on the water.
Or it's a flamingo, even though flamingos are what, pink? And that guy was gray. But sure,
very gray.
I just love it. I can't.
I'm a big fan. I think it's gonna do so well.
I'm excited.
Should we get into the Valley?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so the Valley, very happy they are back. Have missed them. I do think it's complete poetry that we start this episode with the Jax's bar sign coming down.
It was amazing.
Never have to deal with Jax again.
Nope, it was a chef's kiss. The best way you could have started this season.
Best way you could have started it.
Thank you.
Absolute best. So then we go to Zach and Benji at his apartment. Love them together. Love that Zach, the only reason he wanted Benji to move in with him is because he was small and he takes up barely any room. Then we go to Jasmine and Marissa planning for their wedding. Very excited for this. They better not fuck up their wedding. Like, the cast better not fuck up their wedding.
Agreed.
Like, I want to see them happily go down the aisle. All your bullshit can wait till the end.
Yes.
Then we cut to Michelle, and I'm glad nothing changes with her. She's still a complete and total asshole.
Yeah, she really... I feel like when I first met Michelle, I didn't dislike her. And then the show kept going. And I'm like, oh, you're just really not a great person. Okay.
Like, calling the father of your daughter an asshole in front of your daughter, maybe not great.
Yeah.
Like...
But she's single now and she has a new house.
Yeah, because Aaron looked like a demon. Like, I'm glad she's not with him anymore.
Yeah.
So happy. He was creepy.
Yeah. But yeah.
And then Jesse comes over. I shouldn't like Jesse. I don't know why I do.
I know. I think it's because Michelle's not a good person.
Maybe that's it. We have to get one of them a divorce.
Yeah, right? Like, you need to, like one of them, right? So, like, because Jax was so shitty, we liked Brittany, even though Brittany's not the best. So, like, because Michelle's just not great, we're inclined to side with Jesse, unfortunately.
It's like lesser of the evils.
Yeah.
So then we go to Nia and Danny, and they're finally in Santa Clarita. The only reason I know where that is because of that Drew Barrymore show. That's it.
Yeah, same.
Like, that's it.
I mean, I'm glad that they finally made the move, even though now it seems like Nia's not happy in Santa Clarita, which I'm like, you fought to go to Santa Clarita. Like, Danny wanted to stay in the Valley, and you were like, no, we're going to Santa Clarita. So...
Oh, wait, I thought it was the opposite. I thought Danny wanted to go to Santa Clarita and Nia wanted to stay in the Valley because it was closer to all of her friends and everything.
I thought,
and then that was the condition was if they had another baby, Nia would move to Santa Clarita because there was more space, because Danny's issue was the house they were in the valley was too small, or Danny's issue was that it was too small in the valley. So if they wanted to have another kid, then go to Santa Clarita.
Okay, yeah,
But still,
that sounds right.
At the same time, though, Nia, you knew you were going to be miserable. Like, I would not have been like, sorry, if you want a kid, then you're having a kid to have a kid, not because of where we're going to live. And also, there's plenty of other spaces. If that's a tiny apartment for you in the valley, go out of the valley. But you don't have to go 2 hours away to Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
That seems like an overcorrection.
Yeah. Also, just having 4 kids under 4 seems bonkers to me. So good luck with that.
They better have like 8 nannies. Then we cut to Kristen and Luke. Love seeing Kristen as a mom. Love that she said that her genetics didn't come through at all because the baby is blue-eyed and blonde-haired.
Yep.
My genetics did not try.
And we are realizing that Kristen is suffering from a little bit of postpartum, which I think at this point is just the regular for most after pregnant women. Like that's just like something that's the norm, which Luke should be prepared for, or should have been prepared for. Men are so dumb.
They really are, because the fact that his main gripe right now is the fact that she won't have sex with him is like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, she just had a baby. What the fuck is going on in your brain?
Just had a baby.
Oh, I hate that that's the problem with this, and that this is the fucking storyline we're going with. But
I had a feeling I was not going to like Luke this season. I just did, and I feel like I'm going to not like him.
Yeah, I just don't. What? Like, can you just not be a dick? Can you just be a supportive fucking fiance?
Husband?
Jesus.
Or fiance, right? Yeah. Then we go to fucking Lala shopping with Janet, which is, I could not think of a more boner killer scene of my life. The two of them.
I could give 2 fucks about either of these two shopping
like you
for
could not
anyone.
pick the worst combo to put on our screens. But apparently Janet got into a scuffle with Kristen at Brittany's. Brittany was having like an event or whatever. Janet asked Brittany if Kristen was going to come or opposite. And Brittany was like, oh, probably not. And then, of course, when Kristen goes after Janet, of course, Brittany didn't stick up for you, Janet. Brittany doesn't stick up for anybody. She never has. She doesn't know what a backbone is. If she saw a backbone, she'd try to eat it like a rib.
Yeah. And put beer cheese on it first.
Right, exactly. Like, my God, she's never been able. She couldn't even stand up to Jax.
No. She'll always
expect her to stand up to you, like up for you. Don't expect a cat to bark.
Absolutely not. But also the fact that Brittany thought that it would be a bright idea to invite the both of them was just like stupid. When you know who Kristen is, and she just had the baby, so you know, like, she's on a different level right now.
Well,
so
they're out of control.
What? Really? This was the bright plan? Like, let me in? No, okay, whatever. It's cool. Brittany's got a new guy though, right?
Yeah. Wow. That was fast. And apparently it was somebody she knew from home, I guess, or whatever. And she's got her sparkle back. So at least there's that. She's got that going for her, which I don't think she does, but jumping into a relationship, you've got deep-seated years of trauma you need to work through. Maybe getting in a relationship right now isn't the best of ideas.
Yeah. I never thought I'd agree with Schwartz.
Yeah. Yep. Same. God, that man really is a prophet. He predicted the end of Summer House.
Oh my God, yeah, you guys should cherish this.
Yep. Next season, Summer House.
Clearly they didn't. Yeah. But yeah, and I agree with Schwartz. She should, like, as he phrased it, master date.
Master dating, yeah.
But yeah.
You just make everything ick.
It's his specialty, obviously. That and closing bars.
Yeah, exactly. Those are his special skills on his resume.
Yay.
So then Nia and Kristen meet up for food. Kristen's upset that nobody was nice to her anymore because she's not pregnant. I thought that was the funniest shit in the world. I'm like, yeah, you have to carry the baby with you if you want them to be nice.
Yeah.
And this is where it kind of got icky with Luke and Kristen. Like, Luke, my dude, read a room. Like, you should know she just gave birth. She's not loving her body right now. Postpartum has always been a thing. But apparently not to Luke.
No. And like, if you really need Jesse to be the source of like the ear that you talk to is like, what?
Yeah,
but,
that was where I was like, can we reevaluate your life decisions?
But like, if anything, maybe Jesse can at least tell him like, dude, lay off. She did just have a fucking baby.
Well, that's what I was expecting him to do, but he didn't.
No, because he's Jesse.
And he's a man.
Ugh. And men just seem to only think about that. Like, that's the only source of issue. It could be nothing else going on in life. It's the only problem is like, you won't have sex with me anymore.
Right.
Maybe there's a reason why you won't have sex with them anymore. Why don't you get down to the reason as to why it's not occurring, and then it'll get fixed. But no, you just harp on the no sex. That's it. That's just strictly that. Okay. Sure.
Great. And then we go to Janet, Michelle, and Lala are going to meet up for food, and we talk about Janet's skin tag in between her vagina and her butthole, which I vomited at. I was like, you just made me lose my entire lunch. Disgusting. Brittany shows up. This is where they're talking about Brittany's man, and then Janet like digs into Brittany about it again, and I'm like, again, Janet, what are you expecting her to do? And Brittany's like, I'm always stuck in the middle. That's you. You decide to do that. Like, you have to develop a backbone at some point on this show. You don't have Jax anymore. Like, you need to do something for yourself. And playing in the middle does not do justice for anybody, including her.
Yeah, no. Pick a lane.
Exactly.
That's it. Are you friends with Kristen or are you friends with Janet? At this point, you kind of just...
Gotta pick. Nia did.
Yeah, it's just what happens. What? Clearly Michelle did too, so like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So then we go to their sip and see. Kristen and Luke are 20 minutes late.
Because obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Schwartz is saying how he wants a baby, and I couldn't think of a worse decision in the world. He said it on Vanderpump Rules too. I remember that, and I was like, no. You should not. No babies for Schwartz.
No,
that baby would not
you are a baby.
Exactly.
Like, whoever you are with, he needs to take care of you as if you are their child. So, like, no.
Well, it's also hilarious that, like, Schwartz, you need to find somebody to have a baby with first.
And for some reason, that's Michelle?
No. I mean, yes, but no. Michelle would eat him. Like, it would be like putting a piranha with a tiny goldfish. Like, that's not fair.
Just like, really? What? Why are we flirting with Michelle? And then Jasmine's all like, yeah! I'm like, no. None of that. Don't do that.
Don't root this on.
No.
This is not a disaster we need to watch.
Michelle is a fine French wine. Tom's a Jägerbomb at a sports bar.
And then Danny brings up again how, like, maybe he wants another kid. Fuck you. Fuck you. You have 4. Enough already.
4 is enough. 4 under 4 is crazy to me.
Yeah. And then you want a 5th?
Absolutely not.
You birth it. You carry it. You birth it.
Absolutely not.
Or Nia and her vagina. They're just walking out of there at this point. Like.
But then we also find out that Lala's kid might also be Luke's kid.
I kind of believe it.
I do too.
Oh my God, it does look like Luke.
I kind of believe it, which is fucked up, but like, it makes sense.
He hit all of the same points. It's the same cryobank. It
does kind of look like him.
It does. And that's weird.
So.
And that's only going to spark up the feud that Lala and Kristen kind of always had.
Like, I guess they're over now, but like, I guess not.
Well, this will definitely spark it back up, if anything will.
Oh yeah, this is going to bring it right to the forefront. And then Lacey shows up with Jesse. She seems psychotic.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. That whole interaction with Michelle, I was like, where? Oh.
Like Michelle walk away slowly. Back away.
Yeah, like.
Back away.
It was the most like uncomfortable, cordial, not cordial conversation I've watched that I'm like, I
didn't know if Michelle was angry at her, trying to be friends with her. Like, I really didn't know what was happening.
Same. I was like, that's why I'm like, did this go well? Did it go okay? Are we
Like,
are we all right? I can't tell. Other than I can tell Michelle hates you, but that's the only thing I can tell.
yeah, and then Jesse was like, oh, maybe if they're talking, we can invite Lacey to Thanksgiving. Whoa. We're not even at like able to talk to Michelle yet.
Yeah, no.
And that's all I have other than the fight that ended last season with Lacey and Michelle at whatever party that was. And Michelle was the aggressor, not Lacey.
Yeah.
Which didn't surprise me.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me, but it also, Lacey was the one who showed up.
Instigated it.
Yeah. It's kind of like you poke the bear, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah, exactly. What, you don't think she's going to hit you? Like,
you knew that Michelle didn't want you there. You knew this would start a fight, and yet you still showed up. So, of course, exactly that happened. And then you did.
And then it happened.
Okay. You don't like each other, but you can maybe try, I guess. I don't know.
Which I don't think they should. I think that keep them separated.
Yeah.
They're not going to get along.
No. You don't have to get along with everyone, and that's okay.
Nope, you do not.
But yeah.
I think that's the end of it, though.
Yeah, I think that's all I have.
Me too.
Yeah, the last note I have is, yeah, Michelle hates her.
Yeah, she does. Overtly hates her.
That was like the end of that. I was like, okay.
Overtly hates her.
Yeah. I'm happy for the Valley. I'm happy that all of these are back. Yeah.
We've got some good shows going on.
Yeah.
Very excited to be like able-bodied to my bed because now I have things that I can watch. Because only having 2 is really stressing me out.
Well, yeah, don't worry. Now we have 5. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
And 1 which is barely 1.
Yeah. I just need it to be over. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. But
I'm done with it.
Anyway, I guess fuck, marry, kill?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Fuck, marry, kill. I had to take a second because I couldn't think of who to fuck, but then I found a good one. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to start with kill. I'm going to kill West because just deserves it. Honestly. Like, just,
valid.
He's not making anything better. Him posting stories that he's out doing his thing and having fun. Like, just, I'm over it. Go away. Oh. Even Marriott Bonvoy fucking edited you out of their shit, so go away.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm going to marry Sierra because, again, I love you. And you need all the support.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I'm going to fuck Andrea because he's back and I'm happy.
He's back. That's fair. See, it was tied between him and one other person, the other person won, but yes, valid. Right? I'm very happy he's back on our screen. Okay, so I guess I will start. I also am going to kill West. He was my kill as well. I think we are all in alliance with that fact.
Yeah.
Because really there's nobody else that deserves it. I'm going to fuck Noah Weil from The Pit.
Wiley.
Love him. Wiley, yes, Wiley. From The Pit, love him. Loved him on ER. Like him better now. I like him more brooding.
I feel like ER was his canon story.
Yes.
Because if you watched all of ER, then like Dr. Carter becoming Dr. Robbie makes complete sense. But anyway.
Character development, all the way through.
Anyway, sorry.
And then my Mary is going to be Lindsay.
Ah, I love it.
Yeah. I've liked Lindsay for a while, and now I'm finally happy that she's getting like the level up that she has so rightfully deserved.
I think she's had enough of growth that I can appreciate Lindsay a lot more now than I ever used to.
Oh, yeah. I watched season 3 of Summer House the other day, and I was like, ooh, Lindsay, you were rough, man.
Yeah, there's a reason why I never actually liked Lindsay. But now I love her.
She was rough.
Now I'm all for it. Now I'm like, yes, I am going to stand with Lindsay. But yeah, before that, I definitely was not a Lindsay fan. But that's fine.
Tough
That's
cookies.
fine.
But yeah, I guess that's it for this week. We had a lot of episodes to watch.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot for a while, huh?
Yeah.
Well, because Beverly Hills is never ending.
Never ending. Never fucking ending. God, I want it to end.
But yeah, because then we have all these new shows, and then what else is coming down the line in the city?
We're gonna get the city soon. We're gonna get there's something else that's coming out.
I know, I can't think of it.
I can't remember what it is though. But then we also have Potomac coming back. Rhode is filming. New Jersey is filming in a couple of weeks. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot for a while.
All right.
So, but like I said, I'm bedbound, so not doing anything else.
So we got all the time in the world.
All the time.
Fun update though, these video podcasts will actually be going up on YouTube within the next week or so. So they'll be a little backlogged. So like you'll see last week's episode first. But as we come to a more current point with video, it will come. But yeah, subscribe so you can actually see us record this and not just listen to us.
See our facial expressions as we start talking about these people, because honestly, our facial expressions are half the fun.
Yeah, and then I do a lot of air quotes, and I realize that I need to say quotes, but I do air quotes a lot. So yeah, you guys will actually see it for once. But yeah, we're really excited to show you guys. So subscribe, be on the lookout.
Yes, please. And I guess until next time, guys.
Bye.